Teen mom Mackenzie McKee gives Priceless twin update. Teen Mom star Mackenzie McKee is giving a priceless twin update now that she has reached viability week. She is 6 months expecting her first babies with her fiancé, Kazanio Hall. So what news does she have to share? Keep reading for more details. Mackenzie McKee gives Priceless twin update. It has been anything but easy for Mackenzie McKee and Kazanio Hall to conceive. After she had her third and final baby with ex, Josh McKee, the Teen Mom star had her tubes tied. Her births were traumatic, and she is also diabetic, so more babies were not ideal. Then she met Kazanio, and everything changed as he wanted kids of his own. They attempted to see if they could reverse her tubal ligation, but the chances of her getting pregnant were small. Therefore, they underwent IVF and ultimately implanted 2 out of the 4 embryos. Fans suspected that the IVF had taken, but Mackenzie stayed silent. Recently, she and Brianna DeGasis appeared on the Drew Barrymore show, where she put her bump on display. She shared that she was not only pregnant, but having twins. Then she was seen taking a test on Teen Mom a few days after her embryo transfer. That was when she got a positive test, but she has yet to learn that she is having twins, as the show was filmed months ago. At 6 months, her twins have reached viability week, which was a thrill for Mackenzie. Now she has a priceless update on her babies. Mackenzie McKee stated that her twins are growing and are healthy. One was even seen sucking its thumb on the ultrasound, which it does often. The Teen Mom star shared that it reminded her of her daughter, Jaxie. This is the positive news that fans needed after what Mackenzie has just been through on the show. She recently learned that she was not divorced from her husband, Josh. Although she filed papers online, it seemed they were never processed. Shocking news. The news that Mackenzie McKee was still married came right after she learned the IVF had taken. Therefore, it threw her world into a tailspin. However, she will likely figure it all out as she found a lawyer on Teen Mom who appears very knowledgeable. As for the twins, fans and followers were thrilled for Mackenzie and Kazanio Hall. They really had one question, and that was if they knew the genders. As of now, it does not appear that they know what they are having. However, as long as it is a healthy and safe delivery, that is all that matters. The Oklahoma sunshine beamed down on Mackenzie McKee's front porch as she sat cross-legged, hair in a messy bun, with a glass of sweet tea in one hand and a mischievous glimmer in her eye. The former Teen Mom star had just finished wrangling a wrestling match between 2 tiny forces of nature, her nearly 1-year-old twins, Madden and Maverick. And now she was ready to give the update her fans had been anxiously waiting for. "It's like I birthed 2 tornadoes." Mackenzie laughed in an Instagram live that quickly racked up over 100,000 views. "But the cutest tornadoes you'll ever meet." Since announcing her surprise pregnancy with twins last year, Mackenzie's life had transformed into a whirlwind of diapers, bottles, baby giggles, and a whole lot of double trouble. Now 11 months in, the twins are crawling, sprinting, into toddlerhood at full speed. "Y'all, I can't even go to the bathroom without one of them trying to scale the baby gate like a contestant on American Ninja Warrior," she said, giggling as Maverick let out a background screech of protest from his high chair. Mackenzie, known for her candidness and heartfelt honesty on Teen Mom OG, has always worn her heart on her sleeve, and motherhood has only deepened that quality. While she's no stranger to the chaos of parenting, she has 3 older kids, Gannon, Jaxie, and Bronx. Nothing could have prepared her for raising twins. "I swear they have secret meetings at night to plan how to destroy the house," she joked. Madden is the quiet mastermind. He'll be the one pretending to be all innocent, while Maverick climbs on the counter and throws bananas. But beneath the humor lies a woman who's rediscovered her strength. not just as a mother, but as someone forging a fresh path in life. After going through a highly publicized divorce from her ex-husband Josh McKee, Mackenzie spent the last 2 years rebuilding, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Having twins was never in the plan, like ever, she admitted. But now, I can't imagine life without them. They're my reset button. My reminder that sometimes God gives us what we didn't ask for, because it's exactly what we need. Mackenzie describes Madden as the cuddler, always wanting to snuggle, with a contagious laugh that can turn any tough day around. Maverick, on the other hand, is the wild card. He's the one that's gonna be doing backflips off the couch at 3 years old, she said. I already have to baby-proof the baby-proofing. One of the sweetest milestones so far, the twins' first words, spoken just a few days apart. Madden said, "Mama first." I ugly cried, Mackenzie admitted. And then Maverick, always trying to outdo his brother, looked me dead in the eye a few days later and said, "Oh," as he threw my phone in the toilet. So yeah, that was cute for about 2 seconds. She's also shared how the twins have brought the whole family closer together. Gannon, her eldest, has taken on the role of mini coach, showing Madden how to kick a soccer ball. Jaxie has become the doting big sister, sneaking the baby's little snacks when Mackenzie isn't looking. And Bronx, the ever-energetic middle child, has finally met his match in Maverick. I think Bronx thought he was the wildest one in the house, Mackenzie said. But then Maverick came along and said, "Hold my bottle." Of course, raising twins as a single mom hasn't been without its challenges. Mackenzie is honest about the exhaustion, the anxiety, and the inevitable mom guilt. There are days I feel like I'm drowning in laundry, spilled milk, and tantrums, she admitted. But then I get one of those sleepy baby hugs, and I'm reminded that I'm doing okay. In fact, it's this honesty that's earned Mackenzie such a loyal following. Her fans often comment on how refreshing it is to see a reality star who doesn't sugarcoat the highs and lows of motherhood. And Mackenzie's recent decision to launch a podcast called Mommin' Ain't Easy is already gaining buzz. I just want other moms to know they're not alone, she explained. Whether you're chasing twins, healing from heartbreak, or just trying to get through the day, we're in this together. On the podcast, she plans to bring in guest moms, fellow Teen Mom cast members, and parenting experts to tackle everything from postpartum recovery to toddler tantrums. But her most requested topic: how do you keep your sanity with twins? Her answer: coffee, Jesus, and a sense of humor. As she finished her update, the twins crawled into frame, one chewing on a teething ring, the other gleefully pulling his brother's sock off. Mackenzie scooped them up effortlessly, planting kisses on their little heads. I don't know what the future holds, but I know I was made for this, she said softly. These boys saved me just as much as I'm raising them. And in that moment, surrounded by squeals, sippy cups, and sticky baby fingers, Mackenzie McKee wasn't just a reality TV star or a single mom doing her best. She was a reminder of resilience, of unexpected joy, and of what it means to rise, again and again, with a heart full of love and a lap full of miracles. Twin mom life ain't easy, she laughed, standing up to chase Maverick, who had now discovered how to open the pantry door. But man, is it worth it.